Now the potato, next slide. Next slide. Now I will speak in another 5 to 6 minutes on the following topics. I will give introduction, area production, potato in India, phytonematodes impacting potato, root node and potato golden nematode, losses and management. Next slide. Yeah, Abrakarish. Now you can see the cultivated potato. See, the cultivated potato solanum is originated in mountain and American, was introduced in 16th century. See, 16th century in India, Europe, and they were subsequently distributed throughout the world. That is 19. Next slide. Okay, its global production potato is 320 million tons, of which China is number 172 million tons, Russia is number 235, and India ranks 26 million tons when in the production. Now, if you look to the basic potato cultivated in colder region, the adaptability of this crop is varied. It's okay, yeah, it's varied, and climate change and well exploited in indigenously by developing the variety suitable to different agroclimatic zones in India. Now, if you look to the nematodes, two nematodes are important. Root knot nematode, Medallogyne species, and particularly both incognita and javanica are going. Basically, is typical, tropical, polyphagous, and prevalent in all region. And potato golden nematode is the main throughout the internationally, even globally, PCN is very important. That is Globodera rustochiensis and Globodera pallida. And depending on the climate, but in India, both these nematodes are very important. If you see, other nematodes are also important in India. Potato rhizosphere, we found Helicotylenchus, Dalenconicus, and then Protalenchus reniformis, and Paradialecus as well. But they are not that much important. Both root knot and potato golden nematodes are causing huge damage on potato in India. Now, potato cyst nematodes. The golden nematodes, now it is already there in India, in South India. Now it has gone to North India also. And domestic quarantines are not strictly following, and therefore it is spread in North and Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and even Himachal Pradesh, even Uttarakhand also. Now, if you see, this is the India map, you can see that these are the nematodes: root knot nematode, cyst nematode, sun nematode, spiral, lesion, and reniform. But two nematodes, first two, root knot and cyst nematodes, are economically causing huge damage to the potato crop in India. If you see, the major concern in productions are insect pest, nematode, and diseases. 37% losses are due to the nematode, and 23% you can see exclusively due to plant parasite nematode in India. Now, if you see in India, in different states, potato growing states, Uttar Pradesh is a major state, and of course in Gujarat and other, the potato is grown, and you can see that there are million tons of production in potato, and this is ton per acre, the yield average. Now, if you see, these are the symptoms of Melaleuca incognita and javanica. Earlier it was restricted, now also it is on the root. But since last 4 or 5 years, even more than 5 years also, now root knot nematode is very important. Melaleuca incognita and javanica root. These are the field symptoms you can see. These are the field symptoms you can see. Initially it starts in the patches, and then over the period of 2 to 3 years, the same, because of the dissemination through irrigation water or even through cultivation, it goes to the whole field. Now you can see this is the picture of infection of root knot nematode on potato root. It is already known, even in the world also, globally it is known. But what I want to highlight is root knot infection of potato liver, just like small leaf. These are all calls of the root knot nematode. And nematodes are penetrated inside, and you can find the larval stage and other things. But such potato, you have not done much work. If you store in a cold storage, some 65% starch content is being reduced. So it is a major problem today in India, wherever potato is grown, in Uttar Pradesh, in Madhya Pradesh, in Gujarat, in Rajasthan, even in other states also. Since last 5 to 6 years, this has become a major problem. And it has got joint infection with bacteria, that is common scab, Streptomyces scabies. It has got good interaction. We have done some study, good interaction with this thing, and it created havoc, and market value is reduced in the market, and farmers are getting great loss on this. And above ground symptoms are stunted, yellowing as I've shown in a potato field, yellowing, chlorosis, all those symptoms may occur without causing in above ground symptoms also. Swelling, galls, as I showed you in the previous slide on the potato tuber, roots and the tuber galls are also can be seen. On heavy infested plant, egg masses appear as a tiny rounding. These things also. Now potato golden nematode. You can see the picture here on the right side, which here Globodera nostochaensis and Globodera pallida. These two are the major species. Through potato import, this nematode was introduced in India in 1960. But since then it was restricted in cold climate, elevation. In Tamil Nadu, that is what we call Uti Uttakaman and the Kadaikana hills. But now since last 4 or 5 years, now our Kashmir climate in North India is also quite cool. So through potato it has gone to that area. That also it has created havoc. In the rain, water, that moment is there. Infected, but through potato it has gone to the North India. Now you can see prevention. How to manage this nematode? Using certified planting material seeds, cleaning soil from equipment, you put moving to the wheating field, keeping, you can also see here, keeping irrigation and all this. So the movement will be less. But in India, I tell you, being Indian scientist, our quarantine measures are not that strict. So it has gone from south to the north and it is spreading even from one state to the other state. And reducing animal movement, all these things. These are the means we can do it, but it is not possible. You can see culture of recti seeds, certified seeds. You can see on the right side the picture, which is here. The certified seeds certification is there, but it is not being strictly followed. Don't return the tag dirt and everything. What they do, that also is not there. Avoid cleaning from infested farm, but that also is not, strictly followed. And therefore, you can see here through this field also it is going. Avoid using waste ditch water, irrigation water, but it is not very strictly being followed. So these are the ways we can manage, but it is not followed strictly in India. Crop rotation. Alfalfa is a poor host. Cereals can be used. Tamalado and hapla. In Uti in South India, hapla is also a problem on vegetable, even potato is coming. Cover crops, rapeseed, mustard, oil seeds. These are the non-host. Therefore, you can use it, but very rarely people are following and the soil soil. But who will keep the land fallow? Soil soilization is the best method. Probably we were the first in India in Anand to use soil soilization for management of not only potato nematodes, but as a root node nematode of the nematodes. But people are strictly following. You can see biological. Several bioagents we are using. They are very powerful. Field condition we are recommending. Farmers are also using Pochonia climatisphera, Purpuricinium lilacinus, that is lilacinus, and Trichoderma asperum, that is viridi, Vicinamid, which change asperum, Arginum, Pseudomonas produces, Bacillus firmus of byproduct, and Bacillus subtilis, and Pachyria penitens. They are the potential bioagents in India people are using on potato as well as other crops. Even now people are using on melanogani and enterlobi, which is the main pest of guava. It is spreading very fast in guava cultivation in India, in various cities in India. So this can be used. But my opinion is, before taking any control measure for management of potato, one must use as a prophylactic treatment or as a preventive treatment. Anything bioagent or chemical, anything used, even throughout the world, otherwise the cost effectivity will not be there. After getting the infection, you utilize the chemical, you utilize the bioagent, but it will not be economical and you will not be that effective also. This is of my 30 years of experience, and now also I am working on the management of nematodes in India. So you see, we have done some work on what are the seed treatment, a common scare and the root node nematode scare. If you use boric acid and if you use this seed treatment, this is only seed treatment. If you use the Nicoderma, or that is Nicoderma is this one Trichoderma, that is Aspergillum, and combination of power of that is Pseudomonas produces, and coupled with this treatment, basic Nicoderma, Purpuricum lilacinus. If you use this thing, I think you can get good control, 4 kg per hectare communist treatment. Field trial we have conducted, 2 years, and this after 2 years, the full analysis is 3% couple with this kg. And you can see that you can extend 32.2% control and enhance the potato tuber, healthy tuber, 21%. So 2 years data is very trivial. we are recommending to the farmers in using also and conducting the potato and conducting the field demonstration also. See the life cycle, how potato golden amateur, that they can do it, biological control, how you can help it. But after infection, under Indian condition, they have very little effect for management. So before seed treatment, you use it, or you give the under the crop growth before planting potato. Chemicals, a combination of fumigation. This thing in foreign is available. You can use the methyl bromide also, and not methyl bromide. You need it is methyl sodium and methyl potassium. We can use it. Methyl sodium we have used, and it has given a very good result. Multiple depth injection methyl sodium, but we have used along with irrigation water and just like the covering plastic so that gases will not evaporate. Filled with known virus infection, but India we have not worked. Very study nematodes, cork spot disease, potato. They are spreading. Nematodes are being spread. That is the trichodorus. That is not trichodorus, paratrichodorus, longidorus, paralongidorus. They are very effective. But under Indian condition, I think they are not showing good effect. The field condition. Again, you can see we have used denitro dust after extending the nicotine. We have used 2 years data. These are the full data. Germination is improved. RKI is induced. Root node index on potato. Scam index is also reduced, and yield has been increased. You can say 33.3% yield has been increased for control. So we are recommending this thing. It is very cheap. 400, 500 kg per ton. They can use it, and it is very effective. 1920 and 2021 we have used it, and we are recommending to the farmers in potato growers. And now we are propagating it. We are conducting the field demonstration on the farmers in different states in India, and this is a very effective one. You can use it. These are the economics. See, you can see the economics also. DTT 16 tons very cheap. Even if right from 12 to 16, 12, 14 tons. You can use 12 tons also. Both the diseases, common scare, Streptococcus scabies, and root knot melaleuca incolita, and melaleuca jamanica can effectively and economically control. You can see selling price and everything we have considered, and you can see that economics, if you see ICBR, ICBR is also favorable. It is 2.259. It is almost 2. It is near to 3. You see. So much effective. We can use this DTD also, and you can see the potato DTD 12, DTD control in between, and you can see here that DTD 14. These potato tubers are healthy. There are a lot of infections are scab and root knot nematode. So this is healthy. So this is how we can manage. Thank you very much.